Hello everyone, this is Manisha. I hope you all are doing well. Today we're going to discuss about longitude and latitude of Earth. As you see, it's difficult to describe the location of a point on Earth. So the question is, how do we do it? Hence, we need a certain point of reference and imaginary lines to find out the location of places. As you can see the globe, that a needle-like thing is passing through the globe in a tilted manner, which is called its axis. If you watched my previous videos, we have discussed briefly on that, so I assume you know what I am talking about. Anyways, come to the point, in the globe you see that the needle is passing through two poles, North Pole and South Pole. But remember that the real Earth has no such needle, it moves around its axis, which is imaginary line. Likewise, there are some imaginary lines which help us in different ways, like equator and prime meridian. Equator is a horizontal line passing through the center of the globe, which divides the globe into northern and southern hemisphere, whereas prime meridian is a vertical line running from North Pole to the South Pole, and which is crucial in deciding various time zones because it divides the Earth into West Hemisphere and East Hemisphere. I assume you get my point. Now we will see the important latitudinal lines: equator, which is 0 degree, the Tropic of Cancer, which is 23.5 degree north, Tropic of Capricorn 23.5 degree south, Arctic Circle, which is 66.5 degree north, Antarctic Circle 66.5 degree south. If you remember my previous videos where we learned about the reasons of season change, that how revolution and axial bending cause the sunshine differently on Earth's surface. Similarly, we divide the amount of heat falls on Earth in various heat zones. It helps us to understand better the areas who get maximum amount of heat and the areas who get minimum sun rays. Latitude divides the heat zone in three parts: torrid zone, temperate zone and frigid zone. Torrid zone is the area around the equator. The sun rays hit the Earth directly. Due to Earth's surface, most of the direct heat is absorbed at the center, making it a torrid zone, and the sun is exactly overhead during the afternoon. Whereas temperate zone have moderate temperature. The areas bounded by the Tropic of Cancer and Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere, and Tropic of Cancer and Antarctic Circle in the southern hemisphere. The midday sun never shines overhead on the latitude beyond Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. These are therefore called temperate zone. Areas above the Arctic Circle and below the Antarctic Circle are very cold. The sun does not rise above the horizon and provide less heat. The angle of sun rays goes decreasing towards the poles. Hence, this area is called frigid zone. Now, whatever we discussed till now, let's club it together to understand how longitude and latitude help us to find any point on the globe. Latitude. Lines of latitude are horizontal lines that runs from east to west around the earth. These lines are called parallels because these lines are parallel to each other. Latitudinal lines form a complete circle. While we move towards the poles, the length of latitudinal lines keep decreasing. With the increasing latitude, temperature keeps decreasing. Therefore, latitudes categorize heat zones broadly into three types, like we discussed: torrid zone, temperate zone and frigid zone. Then we discussed the equator. That equator is located at 0 degree latitude. The equator divides Earth into northern and southern hemisphere. From 0 degree, it increases and reaches to 90 degree at the North Pole and the South Pole. Longitude. Lines of longitude are vertical that runs from north to south. These lines are also called as meridians. The prime meridian is at 0 degree longitude, which divides the Earth into eastern and western hemisphere, whereas the opposite side from the meridian is 180 degrees. Longitude classifies time zones because the part of Earth facing the sun will have daytime, whereas part of the Earth away from the sun will have nighttime. Whereas latitude classifies temperate zones because at the equator temperature is very hot due to sun's direct heat, As we move to the North Pole or the South Pole, temperature reduces and become very cold. As you can see on the screen, latitude and longitude together form a grid. The grid gives us the coordinates on the Earth to find any location on the Earth. Now try to understand this small calculation, how we can calculate it by own. We know Earth takes 24 hours to make a rotation and there are 360 longitudinal lines. So if we divide 360 degree by 24 hours, we get to know that in 1 hour our Earth moves 15 degree. Therefore, if we go further and divide 15 degree by 60 minutes, we came to know that in 1 minute Earth moves 4 degree. Now let's find the coordinates of this point on the Earth. For this, we have to see which lines of latitude and longitude meet at this point. Click on like and subscribe button so that YouTube knows you like what you are watching.